Welcome to Easily English Podcast.
Listen, learn.
Speak with confidently.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easily English Podcast. I'm your host, Allie, and today Emma is joining me again. Hi, Emma. Welcome back.
Hi, Allie. Thank you so much. Always happy to be here.
Today's topic is something every English learner needs: how to talk about yourself in English. Whether it's a job interview, meeting new people, or just introducing yourself at a party, this episode covers it all.
I love this topic because it's something we all need. Talking about yourself confidently in English can be really hard, even if your grammar is good.
Exactly. It's not just about the words, it's about confidence too. Today we'll cover introductions, your job, personality, background, hobbies, education, family, and even your future goals. This is going to be a long, detailed episode, so stick with us till the end.
And we'll keep it simple and practical, just like always. Let's get started.
Let's start with the basics. How do you introduce yourself, Emma?
Simple. Hi, my name is Emma. Nice to meet you. Very basic, but always a good start.
What about a slightly more detailed version?
You can say, Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from London, and I work as an English teacher. That gives your name, where you're from, and what you do, all in one sentence.
Great structure. What about, let me introduce myself?
Perfect for more formal situations, like meetings or interviews. Let me introduce myself. I'm Emma, and I've been working in education for 5 years.
Very professional, and nice to finally meet you.
This is great when you've talked to someone online or on the phone before, and now you're meeting in person. Nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
I love that phrase. It feels so genuine. One more here. Allow me to introduce myself.
Very formal, used in business settings or presentations. Good morning, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Emma, the new marketing manager.
Great for professional situations. And I don't think we've met.
This is a polite way to start a conversation with someone new. Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Emma.
Let's move to talking about your job. Very common topic. First, I work as a...
Simple structure. I work as a nurse. I work as an engineer. Easy and direct.
What about I'm currently working in?
This is used for your field or industry. I'm currently working in marketing. It doesn't say your exact job title, just the general area.
Useful when your job doesn't have a simple title. Next, I've been in this field for...
Great for talking about experience. I've been in this field for 8 years now. Shows how long you've done something.
And what if someone's between jobs or job hunting?
Good question. You can say, I'm currently between jobs, or I'm exploring new opportunities right now. Both are polite, professional ways to say you don't have a job at the moment.
Very tactful phrases. And one more. My work mainly involves...
Perfect for describing your daily tasks. My work mainly involves managing a small team and handling client relationships.
What about I'm self-employed?
Simple and direct, used when you run your own business. I'm self-employed. I run a small online shop.
And I recently started a new position?
Good for talking about a recent change. I recently started a new position at a tech company.
What about students or people not working yet?
They can say, I'm currently a student, or I'm studying business at university. Very simple and clear.
Now, let's talk about personality. How do you describe yourself, Emma?
A simple way is, I'd describe myself as, followed by an adjective. I'd describe myself as outgoing and easygoing.
Great starter phrase. What about I tend to be?
This is useful when describing a general pattern in your behavior. I tend to be pretty organized, or I tend to be quite quiet at first.
And if someone asks about your strengths?
You can say, one of my strengths is, for example, one of my strengths is staying calm under pressure.
Good for interviews, too. What about weaknesses?
You can say, something I'm working on is, it sounds much more positive than just saying my weakness is. For example, something I'm working on is being more patient.
That's such a smart way to phrase it. And people often say I am...
Nice one. It uses other people's opinions. People often say I'm a good listener.
What about I consider myself to be?
Similar to I'd describe myself as, but a bit more formal. I consider myself to be a hard worker.
And by nature I am?
This talks about your natural personality, something built in. By nature, I'm quite curious. I always ask a lot of questions.
Very descriptive phrase. Let's talk about background, where you're from, your story. First, I was born and raised in...
Simple and common. I was born and raised in Manchester. Tells your origin clearly.
And I grew up in...
Similar meaning, slightly more casual. I grew up in a small town near the coast.
What about someone who moved around a lot?
You could say, I moved around a lot growing up, or I've lived in a few different countries. Good for people with a more complex background.
Useful phrases. And my family background is...
This is for talking a bit about your family or culture. My family background is quite mixed. My mom is Irish and my dad is from Nigeria.
Such an interesting way to share your story. What about, I come from a big family?
Simple phrase for family size. I come from a big family. I have 4 siblings.
And I was raised by...
Used when talking about who raised you. I was raised by my grandparents for a few years.
Let's add a new section. Education. First, I studied.
Simple and direct. I studied business at university.
What about, I have a degree in...
Common for talking about qualifications. I have a degree in computer science.
And I graduated from...
Talks about the specific school.
I graduated from a university in Manchester in 2020.
What if someone is still studying?
They could say, I'm currently studying, or I'm in my final year of... For example, I'm in my final year of law school.
Very useful. And I majored in?
Used mostly in American English, for your main subject. I majored in psychology.
Let's move to something fun. Hobbies. First, in my free time, I like to...
Classic phrase. In my free time, I like to paint and go hiking.
What about... I'm really into...
This shows real passion. I'm really into photography lately. Sounds more excited than just, I like.
And I've recently gotten into...
Perfect for a new hobby. I've recently gotten into baking, actually. Shows it's something new you started.
Great for keeping conversations fresh. And I've always loved...
This is for a lifelong interest. I've always loved music, ever since I was a kid.
Such a nice way to share something meaningful about yourself. What about, I spend most of my free time...
Used to describe how you usually spend your time. I spend most of my free time reading or watching documentaries.
And I'm a big fan of...
Very common phrase for something you enjoy a lot. I'm a big fan of Italian food.
Let's talk about family, briefly. First, I'm married, or I'm single.
Simple relationship status phrases. I'm married with 2 kids, or I'm currently single.
What about I have a big family, or I have a small family?
Simple ways to describe family size. I have a small family. Just me, my parents, and my brother.
And I'm close to my family?
Talks about relationship quality. I'm very close to my family. We talk every day.
Nice, warm phrase. Let's continue with goals and future plans. First, I'm hoping to...
Simple and common. I'm hoping to travel more next year.
What about my goal is to?
More direct and determined. My goal is to become fluent in English by next year.
Perfect for our listeners. And I'm working towards.
Shows active effort. I'm working towards a promotion at my job.
And one more. In 5 years, I see myself...
A common interview question phrase. In 5 years, I see myself running my own business.
Great way to think about the future. What about I'm planning to?
Simple, common phrase for near future plans. I'm planning to move to a new city next year.
And eventually, I'd like to?
Talks about a longer-term wish. Eventually, I'd like to start my own company.
All right, practice time. Emma, give us a challenge.
Sure. Try introducing yourself using 5 phrases from today. Your name, your job or studies, one hobby, your personality, and one future goal. Pause and try it out loud.
Great job! Now try describing one of your strengths using one of my strengths is...
Perfect. Now try one more. Describe your family in one sentence.
You're getting more confident already. Emma, any tips for people who feel nervous talking about themselves?
Yes! First tip, practice a short about me in advance, like a 30-second introduction. Have it ready so you're not thinking on the spot.
Great tip.
Second tip, it's okay to keep it simple. You don't need fancy words, just clear, natural sentences.
Simple and clear always sounds more confident.
Third tip, practice out loud, even alone. The more you say it, the more natural it becomes.
Very useful advice.
And last tip, record yourself talking about yourself for 1 minute. Then listen back. You'll notice what to improve very quickly.
That's such a practical tip. Thank you, Emma.
Anytime, Allie.
Before we wrap up, we got a message from a listener. They asked, what if I make a mistake while introducing myself in an interview?
Great question. It's completely normal. You can simply say, "Sorry, let me start over." Or, "What I meant to say is," interviewers care more about confidence and clarity than perfect grammar.
Such reassuring advice.
Exactly. Mistakes are part of learning, even for native speakers sometimes.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. Learn how to talk about yourself in English. We covered introductions, your job, personality, background, education, hobbies, family, and future goals.
Thank you, Allie. I hope everyone listening feels more confident talking about themselves now.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson. And comment below. Try introducing yourself in the comments.
We'd love to hear from you. Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English every day.
See you in the next episode. Keep practicing and speak with confidence. Goodbye and take care.
Rhythm flow, watch your knowledge grow. It is time to try, reach for the sky. Don't you hesitate, it is never late. Open up your heart, this is where we start. Easily English on the air, take your voice everywhere. Listen to the way we play, learning something new today. Speak with confidence and grace, find your own special space. Repeat what you hear, keep the vision near, practice every day in a brand new way. Grammar in the light, everything feels right. Easily English on the air, take your voice everywhere. Listen to the way we play, learning something new today. Speak with confidence and grace, find your own special space. From the podcast to the street, moving to a steady beat. No more hiding in the dark, you have got that magic spark. Fluency is within reach. to the sound, turn your world around. Speak it loud and clear, conquer every fear. Easily